Facebook.
Streaming on Facebook. I mean, YouTube's.
On YouTube, yeah. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are soon to be live on Mojo 50, iHeartRadios, and everywhere else you can find us. Stuff. Of course, there's nobody here yet, but that's just whatever. No one cares.
Where all the white women at?
Where are the white women at? Hello, everybody who's watching.
Let me know if Michael Weston pops up, because I usually can't.
I see him. Yeah, we're gonna be going live here in coming in hot pretty soon, guys. So get ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready for that? Yeah, get him. All right, 20. Of course, there's nobody here yet. Oh goodness, turn that down. Whatever that was. 10. Bubby is watching. Hello, Miss
Hi, Bobby.
Bubby. Kisses.
Bubby.
All right, here we come in and hot right now. I have a question for you two. What do you think some things there may be out there that only an immature guy would say?
Calm down.
And I guess
you're overreacting.
I guess we're thinking about this as he's speaking to his. Well, I guess anybody. Because it's not just about relationships.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, you're right. I guess it could go either way. You could say these about anything. Calm down. Yeah, that's probably not a good thing. I mean, look, there's times when you got to tell people to just, all right, okay, but yeah, don't, or what's the other one? Relax. I don't know. I think we've all, Rusty, are you guilty?
An immature guy.
If you're not talking relationship wise, I guess they would talk about like maybe how much money, I got all kinds of money in my pocket. I don't know. I'm not sure where you're going with this.
I'm not going anywhere with it. There's a list of things, and I just thought maybe you guys had some examples. Yeah.
There's a list?
I don't always like doing lists, but I think some of these a couple of these may be a little controversial. Some of them I go, yeah, I get that. And others I'm like, really? Okay, well. How about the first one? Quote, but I don't feel like it. What?
Yeah.
That sounds like a child. Fine. But, I mean, Melissa, I know there's things that you don't feel like doing, right? Would you verbalize that then?
Yes.
Okay, why is that immature? I mean, maybe it's the way maybe there's context.
Yeah, I need more context.
Right, I would agree with that. Do we have to?
That's another child. Well, I guess if the topic is immaturity, yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, what's the context? It says, again, a childish whine unless he's saying it with a smile on his face. You're with someone, and I guess this one's in a relationship status, but who has yet to realize that the world doesn't revolve around him. Look, people do this stuff. It's not just guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm beginning to think this site is written by women, period.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut your dirty whore mouth.
I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Shut up. I agree with that. You don't tell people this. I mean, look,
that's an immature.
If you're being serious, you don't tell your girlfriend or your husband or whoever it is, shut up. That's just not cool. Right, Rusty? You're not saying anything.
Yeah, that was. I'm trying to get everything. I didn't get all the feeds brought up and satellites linked and generators fired. I'm behind.
I will say
Leslie's got 6 inches
of snow, I hope.
Doherty's forecasting 7 inches of deep, moist convection.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, in a joking around manner, and if you both know you're joking, you're laughing, everything, oh, shut up, that I get that. We do that, right? Mm-hmm. You do that?
What?
Right.
We do that?
No,
we're more of a shut your dirty whore mouth type of people, but yes, I get it.
Right? This one I have no tolerance for. And once again, unless everyone in every party knows you're joking around with the whole conversation, I hate you. You know what? I hate you, Rusty. Whatever. And that's the other thing.
Irregardless of the fact.
Whatever is one of these words, one of these phrases.
I think girls say that more than guys. I don't know, in my experience.
How about you're so hot?
That's immature.
Why is that immature?
Why is that?
I mean, if you're a single dude and you walk into a bar and you're just like looking at every chick around going, you're so hot.
I think maybe because that's a blanket statement. Like, we want to hear specifics.
I agree. There's
except for I love those tig old bitties.
Well.
Wow.
Yeah, I do. But yeah, I mean, that's not quite flattering. It depends on where you're at, what you're doing at the moment. I don't know. And how about this one? I invited my buddy to stay with us for a couple months. No,
that's not immature. That's just stupid.
That's just dumb.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No,
really? That is not. Yeah.
How about this one? All right. How about this one? Really? It's our money. I don't know who wrote this, and there's no context.
Really, it's our money.
Who? Okay, can you find the author of this article, please?
Let me look back here in a minute. It says one of the benefits of getting married is that you can often easily combine finances without it seeming like a huge deal. But if a guy tries to tell you how to spend your money without even discussing the future, he's the future with you. He's showing that he's too immature to understand how money works. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, in that case. But, I mean, how many people who are not married share their money? I'm not saying it's never happened, but really? Does it happen?
It's kind of not smart.
No. I don't think that's a smart thing either.
Mm-mm.
What? Whoa, wait. What?
To not be married and have a joint account or whatever.
Unless it's an account, unless it's a joint account for joints, then that's okay.
An account for joints?
You need to be married, but
but you know what?
I got a whole thing about being married and money and people.
You know what, Rusty? You and I actually have had this conversation and we agree.
Mm-hmm.
You're married. You're either one or you're not.
That's right.
But we know people who don't. But you know what? Hey,
Ron. Well, I found out Ron said on the show the other day that they have separate accounts. Him and his wife. I mean, it's very, very, very prevalent, and I think it is a main source. I think that's why people argue about money so much. If they would have a joint account and sit down and actually go over a budget every week, there would be a whole lot less fighting about money.
Probably the same people who don't sleep in the same bed.
Right. Well,
how about this one? How about you? Your nudes are my priority.
Your nudes.
Yeah.
Wow.
These days, relationship hero. Even though you should never be forced, you may send them without thinking of the consequences. If your guy threatens to spread them around or admits that he looks at them in front of other people, it's a huge invasion of... Look, don't...
It sounds like a 20-year-old chick in college wrote this.
Look, if your chick's sending you your nude pictures, fine, whatever. Don't look at them around anybody, ever. You don't do that shit. Some of these, let me go back. I'll forget all the rest. I just want to see.
Were you reading Cosmo again? Is that where you got this?
Negative. Okay, it says, it's a chick who wrote the article, of course. It says Adrienne Cosgrove.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it wasn't Becky?
It may have been. Maybe that's her nickname. Maybe it's Adrienne Becky Cosgrove. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's her middle name. I don't know. Some of them I understand completely. Some of them I have questions on it at the minimum. But, by all means, there's...
Kathy, that's a good idea, Kathy in the Berg. We have 3 accounts, mine, his, and ours.
That's not horrible.
No, but for like gift accounts and
here's my question on that, though. Mm-hmm. When you have mine, his, and ours, do the 2 accounts that are mine or his and hers, where does the money that goes into those accounts come from? Does it come from the ours account?
That's all subjective. I mean, everybody has different situations and different priorities and different budgeting systems.
Right.
Melissa, Timmy the pilot says, I will give Melissa $20 if she can scoot your screen up on OBS. It's cutting off the bottom of your lower third. Just saying, he has OCD.
Oh, yeah,
$20 is $20. Talk amongst yourselves.
Stuff. Welcome into the Warhorse Legacy Foundation Studios, everybody. Rusty.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell everyone about I almost said proposition we have going on. The
little.
It's not little. You know how big this thing is?
We don't know how big this thing's going to get.
Right?
So we're having a little. Is it a contest?
Oh.
It's not really a contest. It's a giveaway.
Well, there is. I would say part of it could be a contest.
Raffle.
The person who gives the biggest donation gets a T-shirt. So that part could be a contest, and no matter if they win the raffle part of it or on working on donations or not. Go ahead.
Well, you're doing pretty good there. Anyway, so with Warhorse Legacy, we're trying to raise money, get some money for them, and so we got a little raffle with every $5 donation that you make over at warhorselegacy.org. And when you make it, make sure that you mention Off Track in the little comment section. Every $5 donation gets you a ticket for the hoodie, custom hoodie, which you can have your name or whatever put on the back of it. A mug, Off Track Syndicate mug, and a T-shirt from Warhorse, right? They're going to do that. They're throwing that in there too, right?
Correct.
So we're trying to get them some money, make some change, make some positive change in the world, help vets, help people, help vets and their families. That's what we're trying to do.
I think it's a good thing.
Anybody
we know
got
it's a good
anything
thing.
else to add on that?
Well, no, you said it. And if you donate $5, you get 1 entry. And if you donate 100, you get 20. And they were literally put your name in the hat 20 times. If you donate $100, you'll have that much more of a chance of winning.
Perfect,
That's
Melissa.
how this works.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's what Timmy said. Perfect.
So, anyway, should we say hello to some folks? I see over in the on your tube there is Barbara, Sarah, Timmy the pilot.
Timmy is awake. I'm glad he fixed my shit. Or called my shit out.
Seems as though there's more people watching as there are commenting. But that's
fine.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of people who put us up on their big screens.
Now,
watch us sitting on their couch.
Rocky with an I is in there. Yehudi, Leslie Hooker. I know. Holker.
She's gonna whoop you.
Hooker. I didn't even meet her yet.
I seen early on Kathy in the Berg, that she's in there. Brian, Doherty, Goki. I seen Goki in there. Yep. Don't want to. I'm trying not to miss anybody, Miss Barbara.
I almost just said he's related to somebody because he is. But you know what? Maybe he doesn't want that news out there, so I won't say anything.
I want to say thank you to Sarah for blowing up the Twitter with all of the advertisements and the shows like she usually does. She's a really good intern. Sarah Jekyll.
No.
What's wrong, Rusty? You think she needs some training or what?
Oh, Roger Rabbit.
You're a personal trainer, Rusty. You could train Sarah.
I'm too far away. And I'm not Izzo, so.
Oh yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, you're not in Sarah's true circle. Yeah.
So, well, speaking of micro stuff, I'm gonna go back over here real quick, and I'm gonna bring up this. Yeah, I laugh like a little. Okay, here we go.
Oh, Jesus. Erica. I forgot Erica. My God, I always forget somebody. Sorry. Yes, Erica. Smooches.
I think that's a given, though. Like, Erica has she's omnipresent when it comes to the show. I appreciate it.
An Australian man revealed that he had his penis surgically shortened.
What?
To make, bear with me, I'm trying not to laugh hysterically. To make his wife of 21 years happier in the bedroom.
Wow. He had a hog on him, didn't he?
Oh. I call bullshit. I think this is just, I had to go to the doctor. He had to shorten that thing. I was tearing it up a little too much. The wife wasn't happy about it.
By the way, Melissa, Michael Weston is watching. Hello.
Michael Weston. Hello. In Japan. I told you he got F'd in the A with those orders.
We are international shit show of the world. So
Hey, what does he do in Japan?
Hopefully not much. He's on deployment.
Right. But see, my son was supposed to be deployed, and then they last minute changed his stuff, so now he doesn't, and I wonder if they stuck Michael in his place. I'm like,
No, your son's a Master at Arms, right?
No, he's a AT.
AT, yeah, they totally different. Michael Weston's a CB.
Oh, okay.
Back to it. Dan from Sydney, Australia, mind you, called into a radio segment with Kyle and Jackie O, as a matter of fact. That's the radio people, I guess. Kyle and Jackie O. So Dan called in and shared that this is one of the sacrifices he made to keep his relationship happy and healthy over the years. Apparently, his member was too long for her liking.
Huh.
Yeah, skeptical, huh? You want details? I know, Melissa, you want his address?
Yeah, after this. Not right now.
Well, not now.
It's embarrassing.
Not now. I mean,
well, look, they only took out an inch and a half. So the question remains, how long was it prior to the procedure?
I don't know.
I have that answer, according to this article. Most women would say they prefer a larger member, but the length of Dan's was a bit too much to handle, apparently. Rusty, you're just looking at it like I don't believe you.
No.
When asked how big he was prior to the procedure, Dan claimed it was 10 inches long.
Claim. Do we have any pictures, or it didn't happen?
No.
Yeah.
Because this is a family show. But
not according to the settings I put on YouTube.
Okay, so let's go past the size here and get into the fact that he had surgery to shorten it. So I'm assuming they don't section
Just
it,
a little off the top.
Or yeah, they're not just the tip or sectioning it out of the center and putting it back to get like making a short bed out of a long bed Chevy or anything. You know what I'm saying? Because that I don't think is going to fly.
No, I don't. No.
I don't think it's going to work. So the question is, how do they do that? Number one, that I just stick it down inside further, and I don't know what I mean. You know what?
They weld it back on some super glue and
throw it in the dryer on high.
Maybe it's like a whack-a-mole game where the doctor just like, bam, bam, bam.
Well, they do it like Timmy said. Timmy likes to get the popsicle sticks.
No, we call those. Well, we're not that family, are we? We call it popsicle sticks and duct tape.
Yeah,
that's what. Yeah. Anyway, so
Timmy's not satisfied yet.
How's it been going after the procedure? Not so good, apparently. And this is the part that, look, if any of this is true, this would piss me off. Apparently, they used to have sex more often, but now Dan's lucky if it's once a week. Normally Wednesday night, midweek, I'd take control and take her to the bedroom. She used to instigate, but not so much now. 8 months ago, we were doing it 3 or 4 times a week. I'd come home from work and we'd rip each other's clothes off. Not so much anymore.
Then why did she make him shorten it? Or shrink it, or however?
Doesn't say anything from her in here. Just
this
Dan
story is bizarre.
It is. And if any of it's true, okay, Rusty.
Yep.
I can't ask this of Melissa. She's a girl.
Right. Thank you.
Today. Would you do this if asked?
Going the other direction? Is that if it's possible to section it, like that and put it
Make a long bed out of a short bed?
But then it's possible to cut it and stick like a cadaver one in there and lengthen it. Right?
Got to measure the circumference and the diameter.
I want to know if this is true. What happened to the piece that they cut off?
That's a good question. I don't have that answer. I mean,
did it look like a little? Did they put like rice around it and it was sashimi then?
I was just gonna say, like, check your local Chinese restaurant for
Scott Morris
cream
over
of some young guy.
Scott Morris over in Facebook says sometimes you just got to hit rock bottom. J Pound's watching. She hasn't been around for a while.
J Pod. Hey.
J Pound.
J Pound.
Do we have a J Pod? Why does that keep sticking in my head?
So. Hey, over in Erica says Timmy. No shims.
No shims. Okay.
No shims. I'm missing context. That's the problem when we read our comments from the social medias. We don't always get context. So some of the things we read don't make a damn bit of sense. Huh. Anyway.
So that's not normal business?
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I've never heard of such thing. Never have I heard of such thing. And I think if it were a thing, why would anybody tell anyone? Why would anybody do that, first of all?
For comfort's sake, why did he have to get it shortened and her not have to get herself deepened?
Right?
Equal rights.
I don't know. But look, okay, so let's look at it this way. In that case, Melissa, both of you, I think, are mechanically inclined enough to know that when you're drilling through, say, some wood or whatever, and there's something below it, and your drill bit's longer than it should be, you don't want to go through that other board. So what you do is you find out what depth you need to go, and you get some black tape and you put it around that drill bit right where it's supposed to go. So you can just go right down to the end of the tape and stop.
Wow.
No, I mean,
thank you for that picture.
What? And then you see what? It's a depth gauge.
There you go. There you go.
Why can't you use the depth gauge?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
what? This guy goes and gets it whacked off. I mean, cut off.
Oh my God.
I just can't. No, I don't care. What is
your original sound on, Melissa?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that bell.
Melissa. Erica's getting snappy with us. Is she drinking?
Probably.
What'd she say?
She said, then stop reading my shit. Okay.
Hey, can you guys hear my bell?
Yes.
Barely.
Snappy with it. Anyway.
Yeah.
I need some coffee.
Knights say he wonder if the guy's kids have dented heads.
There's the old thing about. Yeah, never mind. We've been saved by the music. Okay, guys, you know the drill. Do what you got to do right here, Off Track Syndicate, Mojo 5. We'll be right back. Alrighty then. Who's got what for when we come back? Who wants to go?
What you got, Mel?
I have some more critical thinking stuff. Sounds boring, huh?
Perfect. I like it.
You do?
We try to mix it up on this show.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I'm probably gonna throw out another survey this week to see what kind of content.
No one listens to us anyway. I mean, what's the difference in what we say? No, I mean, really, no one's listening.
Oh, you can't call the people that listen to us no one. They're awesome. I just
there's
want to keep them happy.
There's just, I mean, how many people, constitute people are listening? 10, 3.
Hey.
But I want to keep it good for you guys too.
Because I don't. Go ahead, Rusty.
I was just going to say, folks in YouTube, if you know some people that might listen to us, throw it out there on your socials, share it, get us out there.
Yeah, put a little comment on your post if you share our show, if you would, please. That would be great. Yeah. Give them an idea of what they're in for. I mean, it may scare them away, but, hey, look, that's how you find out who your real fans are.
I wonder, in one word, how would they, if they had to describe the show?
We've never figured that out in 3 years. We're almost at 3 years of doing this show, and there's not an explanation of what this show is.
It's like, I don't know, like a Seinfeld.
It's a show about nothing. It's like Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing. It's just weird news and.
Well, no, the original concept was us hanging out, having a couple of drinks, having some cigars, and just bullshitting about what went on this past week.
Maybe someday that'll happen. In Texas, coming in hot. Welcome back into the Warhorse Legacy Foundation studios, everyone. Glad to see some of the folks out there in the social media land who are watching our show. And, of course, we always welcome the folks who are listening on iHeartRadio, Mojo 50. And if you're not listening to this live, you're on the podcast somewhere, which is anywhere you can find a podcast in this world. We just found out a few minutes ago that Michael Weston is now listening from Japan as we speak. Thanks.
Boom. Worldwide, baby.
That's right. Thank you for listening, Michael. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for your service and your sacrifices. We appreciate it. We salute you.
Wait till they get a load of me. What movie was that?
The actual farking what?
Batman. That was Jack Nicholson.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't remember where I heard that from, but yeah, that's right.
I guess we're just a shit show. I mean, I'm okay with that, really.
Look, we are the world's biggest little shit show.
Alrighty then. And also, in other news, there is no pumpkin in pumpkin spice.
No, there's not.
No.
You didn't know that?
Liars. False advertising.
Cinnamon and nutmeg.
And ginger.
Well, it's actually a few. I've made some that
good.
I was going to send out to the ladies if I hurry up and get off my ass and do it. I've got it all made up. I just haven't sent it out to a few of the
You're
ladies.
going to send what out to the ladies?
Pumpkin spice.
Is that what you're calling it now?
That's what it is.
I'm
Oh,
not sure I believe you.
yeah. What do West Virginians do on Halloween? Pumpkin.
We know anyone? Is there anyone listening from West Virginia? Send all hate mail to Melissa Sippy at Off Track Syndicate.
Yes.
Anyway, go ahead.
Syndicate at gmail.com.
Melissa, you have something for us this evening?
So, yeah, not good in the show prep, but I was thinking about some of our critical thinking segments as far as cognitive biases, logical fallacies, but it really, I think it really affects us when it comes to advertising, and I think that's why I want to talk about it, because it hits us in the pocketbook, in the wallet, in the where the money goes. And there's a bias. It's called appeal to authority. So when people advertise products, but the fallacy also goes to some of our cultures and some of our heritage. Like, if this is what my mom and grandma did, then it's automatically the right way, and that goes to like chicken soup because you're cold, because you have a cold and stuff. So people rely on that instead of doing the critical thinking and looking for the facts. I mean, if it's just a comfort thing, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. And one of the most difficult things to do, the definition of critical thinking is knowing your own bias. And one of the hardest things in human nature is to tell yourself that you're wrong, or to realize that you were wrong about something.
Wouldn't you say that right there, if everyone in the world could almost immediately admit when they were wrong, would that not solve the world's problems, or a lot of them, most of them?
It would definitely solve a lot of problems, because what we do, instead of, I guess, trying to think critically and admit that we were wrong about something, we do everything in our power to try to justify it, that purpose. I was just doing that today. I bought, like, and this is like a simple, like tiny example, but it's something that I keep trying to recognize in myself, and I know I do it all the time. But I bought something for the kitchen, like to clean dishes with, like these fancy cleaning wipes, and I freaking hate them. But I still use them because I need to justify the purpose. I'm like, I paid money for the shit. I need to. And so I think one of the biggest problems is, so when I was a kid, I was always taught when there was a commercial on TV that it has to be the truth because there are laws against false advertising. So you have people saying that this has been proven, and evidence suggests, and studies show, and this is, or you get those credit card things or car loan things in the mail saying you're pre-approved. And those are so deceptive, because if you say you're pre-approved, that makes you think that you're approved. And they use language in these commercials like can, may, people have said, studies have shown, and all of that is what gets them through the red tape of false advertising.
Why don't we do this for our show? Studies have shown that you may be a millionaire after watching our show.
Well, because American Pride Roasters, they are superior coffee.
Yes, it is.
They are.
Studies have shown.
And they are a good brand and a good company, and they cure cancer and COVID.
Well, yeah, it prevents.
When used in conjunction with medicine that'll cure you and the advice of your doctor, yes.
Exactly. Absolutely. Same thing with science and dietary supplements.
And 4 out of 5 coffee drinkers buy American Pride Roasters because it is the world's greatest coffee.
Yes, 7 out of 4 consumers approve it.
I think it's 499 out of 500, actually, not 400.
4 out of 5 American Pride Roasters drinkers buy American Pride Roasters. Yes.
Not sure that.
It's some.
Right?
So a couple of years ago, remember that? I think it was Jamie Lee Curtis that did the advertising for Activia, the yogurt. saying it had all of these extra benefits. So Activia increased their prices, claiming that their probiotics or whatever cured some things. They ended up getting sued because it wasn't clinically proven.
Yeah, but they won that lawsuit.
Why?
No, they didn't.
Won that one. Yeah.
Red Bull was also sued
Wings.
because, do you believe it? Somebody actually said it didn't give me wings.
Well, they're stupid.
Yeah, that's kind of Kellogg's. Their cereals boost immunity. Yeah, they got sued.
No, I don't believe that either.
2.5.
And the critical thinking. I know this is what this is all about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a skeptic. I'm a cynic. I don't care what you label me in either direction. I just don't believe anything. You know, there's people who are getting interviewed on the news recently or on a show of some sort recently. And I've watched things that this person has said over the past, and I'm going, I can't, because you're just a jackass. I care not what you say anymore.
So
I don't want to hear it.
So anymore. Check this out. I'm not sure how some of our listeners are going to take this, but using skeptical thinking. So you heard this week that, and I haven't, admittedly, I'm going to admit, I did not listen to the morning show, Mojo, Brad and Ron, like more than once or twice this week. I had other stuff going on, so I don't know if they covered this. But Dr. Oz is running for...
No.
Is he running for Senate or governor? Okay, but anyway, it doesn't matter what the office is. So he's running as a Republican, and having a celebrity name is going to...
Yeah.
Yeah, we covered this a few weeks ago, saying that your name, especially if it's well known, people, and not because he's not controversial as far as politically, not that I've ever seen. I mean, I really don't watch him, but I don't know really how much, if he's caused any side aggravation. But I think the guy's a charlatan. He's a freaking hack. He sells snake oil. He's all about the money. And then I saw in the news that he was proclaiming he can't be bought. That's bullshit. He's already been bought many times.
Is it him or was it Dr. Phil? One of them is not actually a doctor or some shit. Or was it somebody else I'm thinking
I think you're thinking of Dr. Laura. Dr. Laura Schlesinger.
Yeah, maybe.
Because she has her doctorate in physiology and in sports medicine, I think, but she's not a doctor of psychotherapy.
Is it kinesiology?
Kinesiology. No, that's a little bit more on the.
I mean, I am a professor.
I know you are.
Esoteric psychology. So
yes. And look, this is, I guess the point for me is anybody can get on TV with a knowledge, of course. Let's just take Dr. Oz as an example. And I don't know anywhere in depth maybe of what you do. But television interviews, television shows can make anything they want seem legit. Like it's the end all be all opinion. And because he's on TV, well, he has to know or else they wouldn't put him on TV. Not true.
And we talked about this a while ago. Whoever speaks the loudest is usually, and that goes back to the appeal to authority and anchoring. The anchoring bias, like the first thing you hear is usually what you hold on to, and you judge all the other information against your anchored belief. And your anchored belief is the one that I mean, there are some, like if it's like a crazy story or whatever, maybe some of us don't have anchoring, but usually the first time you hear a story, that get anchors into your brain and you relate everything else after that.
Don Stanton says there's no apples and Apple Jacks. Thank you. I know. You just ruined it for me.
I'm dead.
What? Dawn, you shut your...
Yeah.
And Dawn, do you take grease away?
Yeah, greaser. No, the whole, as a big picture, the critical thinking. Yeah, look, I don't even know where to go with this.
It's really difficult. Our human nature is not.
There's a difference between a character or characters being played on TV, as there are the real person who plays the characters.
Yeah, but people don't they don't make the connection of the character, and then they see the person away from not on TV, and they're like, they still consider them a doctor if they play a doctor. It's like
Well, yeah, Dr. Phil. There's a lot of other professionals or scientists, and there are other doctors that have criticized Dr. Phil, saying he makes a lot of false claims, just for the sake of TV and just for the fact, and just for the element of drama in his show, and it's worked. I mean, I'm not saying he's stupid. He's brilliant.
No, he's not. He is.
He's making all of this money. I mean, remember he was selling like green coffee beans to lose weight? I mean, he hit on the one thing that gets him. I mean, how many of us can say, I'm at the perfect weight right now? I don't need to lose any. I don't need to gain any. We're perfect. And there's nothing in your head saying,
Right.
I'm at the perfect weight
you
right
are,
now.
Rusty, you are.
This just reminds me of something. Oh, I actually still have it on my arm. I don't
It's
know
blacked out. We can't see it.
because it's black.
Oh.
Supposed to go in my eyes. No, anyway, it's Thrive. Now, a friend of mine has used this products for a very long time, actually, and I know 2 people now. 3 beside what? Oh, that's looking at the wrong screen. Never mind. You had your hand up already. Never mind. There are products out there, like you said. I never know what to believe until I've seen some results, and maybe those results have stemmed from working out more, whatever, But this person still uses it, at least the one person. And I thought, I'll give it a try. I'm not saying automatically that I go, oh, look what that did. I need some of that. But I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out. I'll give it a whirl.
Weight loss supplements are programs, or like New Balance, I think, got sued because it said you would burn more calories if you wear the shoes.
What?
So if you're sitting in the office or exercise equipment and supplements, so the disclaimers gets them out of like the little legal jargon loopholes and stuff. But like Nordic Track was sued, like the equipment. So it does work if you use it, but there's no guarantee you're going to use it. So people buy all of this stuff thinking that they're going to lose weight or get healthier, but you still need the advice. If you need something like that, ask your doctor, and don't go to a doctor. Like if your foot is killing you and you don't know if it's gout or if it's plantar fasciitis or if it's something, make sure you go to the right doctor. Don't go to a gynecologist for that shit.
I just find it so hard to believe that we accept that people are so effing stupid. If I buy a pair of shoes, all I have to do is wear them and I'll lose weight. Bullshit. You cannot make me believe that people actually think that.
I think people want to. They make themselves. I don't think they're necessarily stupid. They're just very vulnerable. Yes. I'm vulnerable to certain ads too. Like I really have to, like if it comes to makeup or if it's like a face cream that's going to make me look younger or something, like, I'm really, and I'm new at all this critical thinking stuff too, but I love it. I love slamming my head against the wall saying I'm wrong every day. But I do want to believe. I want that under eye cream to get rid of the bags. I want this, that, and the other. And I want to believe all the multi-level marketing people. But it's all bullshit because we are vulnerable. We're human.
Now, the under eye bag cream, you know what that is, right?
Preparation H.
It's Preparation H.
And that
it does work.
I've used it.
But it's
once you
permanent.
once you stop using it, it goes right back to.
Sure, it does.
Yeah.
Did either one of you ever have a pair of Zips tennis shoes when you was a kid? Make you run faster.
No, I was poor.
What?
No, I was poor.
I didn't. What? Come on. You saw the commercials.
Yeah, I did see the commercials.
Make you run faster.
I had one Zip. My parents, we were poor. They could only afford one, and it didn't have shoelaces. Oh. So I was running around. I had a flip flop on one that had Zip, so I was only half as fast as all the.
Oh, and then your mom was always yelling at you, "Put your tongue back in there."
Yeah.
Oh, the one in your shoe.
Yeah. I can't tongue in my shoe.
Dawn Stanton, I don't know what that comment means. Sorry, maybe it's if you mistyped that or something. She says, I called the 800, maybe it's supposed to be number. I called the 800 number, the box, because my kids asked why. What?
Well, she's drinking again. Just smile and nod. That's right. Okay, that's good, Dawn. Okay.
Okay. I don't know. Yes, we would all like to think all this stuff works.
There's a lot of other things, and I know our audience, me, you guys, don't. It's really difficult when you have placed such belief and such faith in certain products to where it's almost become like a mission, like a sort of mission in your life. But I got a lot of flack a long time ago, at the beginning of the year, when I was talking about supplements and GMOs not being bad.
Yeah,
but that's because of false advertising. They're preying on everything being, and that's another fallacy, actually. It's called the appeal to nature, thinking just because it's natural, it's better. Logically, we think that is the right way. If it's natural, it's better, but it's really not.
Yeah, you're right about the product thing. People get a thing in their head about a product, like Mack trucks. There are damn loggers out here that swear an old 1980s Mack truck is the greatest thing. It's the wood.
That's because they have
not realizing that the stuff newer is better, and they don't understand why it costs more to work on the older crap. And then another thing, Harley Davidson freaking motorcycles. I am so tired of hearing about damn Harley Davidsons. I bought one. All right, and then I bought a damn Kawasaki, and you know what? The Kawasaki was at least twice as good as that damn Harley Sportster.
And I will say, because I'm going to defend it, that's okay. I'm not upset. No, it's
poking the bear.
There's a preference, and that's fine. That actually brings up another thing in this whole conversation: one product over another. By all means, there are things that Harley may not do as well, but there's.
But you get a feeling by having the name and hearing, and it does have a distinctive sound.
It depends on what you want.
Yeah.
That's right.
The bikes I have had. No, I better knock on wood.
But you had
I've had no problems with them
other than the Sportster, but.
I've had other than Harley as well, and I'm still on my Harleys now after having those bikes.
But the whole product thing about Harleys and everything, that's what got me. That's what I went in there, and I seen all the big bikes, and the big biker salesman dudes coming over, and brother, and this is and I was like, oh yeah, I had to buy one. I had to freaking buy one. Yeah. Anyway, so.
It's still a good bike. It's a good bike, and so is the Kawasaki and the Honda and the Indian. They're all good. And
you're
Ford, Chevy, and Dodge.
And you're not doing this now, Sean, but a lot of people, if they purchase something, especially if it was either from a friend or it was, cost a lot of money, just because they have it, they will stand by that product, whether or not it is as it appears or whatever, but that's another bias because you have it. Doesn't necessarily mean, like when you read reviews, sometimes most reviews are bad when it comes to products because people mostly would write a review that it's bad, cautioning other people not to buy it than people saying it's good. But when it comes to conversation, like you're not out there saying you have to get a Harley because it's the best. You're not saying that. Like I have a Cherokee, so I would be more inclined if somebody's like, "Oh, I'm looking for a SUV," so you automatically say what you have. Oh yeah, go get a Cherokee. I would not say that. I would say, "Well, what do you want?" Because my Cherokee's transmission just shit the bed. So tell me, what functions are you looking for? Features? Are you looking for miles per gallon? So yeah.
By all means, I am the person who, if we talk certain products or whatever, say, hey, I've used this, I like it, whatever, or I see a vehicle I like, say, hey, you know what, go check this out. You might like it. You might not also. This is what I like, but it's a free country. You do what you want.
That's true.
Yeah. And if you buy the wrong shit and aren't happy with it, don't blame it on me. You make your own decision.
Right. It's like the whole Coke and Pepsi thing. You can buy the good shit, Coke, or you can buy the crappy shit, Pepsi. I don't know why people,
I will stand by this. I said this a few minutes ago. Ford, Chevy, and Dodge. I've owned all three of them. They're all good. And you know what? Sometimes they all suck. It's a preference thing.
It is.
Yeah. I've had good ones. I've had bad ones.
So another reason, also think of the network. I am completely leaving Mojo 50 out of this. Always listen to Mojo 50 no matter what. But on Fox News one time, I don't know how long ago this was, and I don't know if they still advertise it, but it was so ridiculous. I was laughing my ass off. For people that were follically challenged, their hair growth, they were looking for hair growth. There's like this trucker's ball cap that has lights, and you just sit there for like an hour a day with the lights on, and it's going to stimulate hair growth.
Oh, are you serious? This is a real thing?
Yes, it was on. Whoa. The only place I saw it was the commercial was on Fox News. And a friend of mine, she's like, "Oh, I'm going to buy that." And I was just picturing her with this big trucker with the lights going on to stimulate hair growth. I'm like, oh my God. I could probably look it up, throw it in the chats later.
Wow.
Hey, from the Facebook chat group, Dawn Stanton says, hey, and I'm assuming she's talking about Rusty, Coke is woke.
Coke
Coke
and
is super woke if you do enough
I get
of
it, but
I mean,
Pepsi's whack. I'm just saying.
I don't like Pepsi. And look, and this kind of goes into another conversation. If I were to stop purchasing all of the products from companies who I do not agree with politically, I would have shit. I wouldn't have anything because most of them, you look at all these big companies. What do they always do? They bow down to political correctness and they go out there and we gotta stand up for all the people who are, being treated unjustly. And you know what? Why don't you go to a third world country and let me know how that works out for those people over there, and then come back to America. Maybe you'll appreciate it.
Crony capitalism is what chaps my ass. I don't like crony capitalism.
There's that.
But as far as big companies using their platform to use it for their...
It's advertising.
Yeah,
it's
is.
Of manipulation and advertising. Look, the people who
appeal
the advertisers...
It's the bias, appeal to authority bias.
Yeah, but I will say this. You got to give credit to people in the advertising business because wow, it works. They're doing their job correctly.
Did you guys ever watch Mad Men?
No. No, I have, but
it was really good.
Yeah.
I did, but I kind of got meh with the. It was one particular scene that they. Okay, so the family went on a picnic, and they were all out on the picnic, and they had all the paper things and all that, and it showed the woman get up and fling everything off of the thing, roll up the paper towel, and then walk to her car. That did not happen. People did not do that. Now, did they throw? Were a lot of people, and it still happens today, people throwing stuff out of their car, you know, and that kind of stuff? Yes, but in a park, they're having a what?
I've totally missed something. What didn't happen?
They were in the park, and she got mad. I watched it, but I don't remember the scene.
The family went on a picnic, and she had the cloth laid out, and they had all their food, and it was all paper and everything, you know, the paper plates and paper napkins and paper cups and all that. And when they got done, she stood up and flung, picked up the tablecloth and sent everything flying, and then wrapped up the tablecloth and walked off.
Your girl's here, Melissa.
You don't think that happened?
No.
Vanessa's here watching.
Who?
No.
Your buddy, your bestie, Vanessa. She's watching.
Oh my God, I haven't seen her in so long.
You guys should get together.
I know. We will.
She can hear you, so.
But Rusty, why are you saying that didn't happen? I'm trying to follow. Because
People didn't do that.
Was she crazy though?
No, she wasn't crazy. You know how they tried to make everything as realistic to the 50s, and they did pretty good. But it was just small things like that, like they were trying to say that whatever. That shit didn't happen like that. That didn't happen.
Joe Palmisano, how's it going? Good to see you. Hey guys, don't go anywhere. Right here with more of this world's greatest shit show, Off Track Syndicate. We'll be right back.
Whatever.
We can take it back to the lighter side after the break if you want.
Yeah, we need to go back to the yucks, people. Come on. We need to save this shit for the end when everybody's done went to bed and stuff.
What? Well, I think most of them did, Rusty. Huh.
Rusty channeling his inner yogi. Yes, I am. Damn it. Now, yes. Were people?
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I've never seen the show.
Just littering in general. Yes, there was littering that went on, but nobody stood up and flung all their stuff, all their paper products, and left a great big pile of stuff out in the middle of a park, and just walked off and nobody thought anything about it. No bullshit. Now, did they leave like a stray cup or something, or they wasn't real eager to pick up a couple of, okay, yeah, that probably happened. Or they wouldn't hit the trash can. They'd throw it at the trash can and it'd be right there. But no, that other shit, no.
I got a few minutes here. I'm going to mute. No, because they'll still hear
All
me.
right, you'll leave them with
No, I can't because everyone on Facebook will hear it. I can mute to Zoom, but I...
Well, just turn your mic down. Turn it all the way down. You can't hear it when you do.
No, it's okay. No, because it's playing through the computer. Wow.
No, your mic, it won't
It's
affect.
not the mic. I'm talking about playing something.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll just play the audio on the show. I haven't listened to it, so there may be some F-bombs. I don't know.
Come on, Rusty. Why do you think the old Indian was crying? Yes. Yes.
Who said that?
Nights who say knee. You're right. Yeah. There were places where people went and specifically dumped stuff. Okay, I'll agree. Yeah, and that still happens today, down a lot of these back roads and stuff around, in Alabama. But
Rusty, Timmy wants to know what show you're talking about.
Mad Men.
Wait, Bobby. She said it's a love song to her. What song is that? Did I miss something else? I'm missing things. What did I miss here, Bobby?
Bobby, I love you.
You're trying to do Buster, aren't you?
Mama. No, I'm not trying to do Buster. I'm trying to do his girlfriend.
Hey, babe. How you doing? Bobby, you got to tell me what's... Never mind. What? I think she's...
Has she been drinking too? Is she on the pills? She's taking the pills and drinking now, right?
Maybe she was supposed to be typing that elsewhere. I don't know what that means. All right. Oh, goodness sakes. Well, at least we know she's listening. Damn it, Bubby. My baby. Yeah, we'll just this is good. This is a TikTok audio I'm going to play, and it's a story. We got a couple minutes.
Carbon monoxide leak.
Rusty's crib tonight. Oh, she said that was a question. Is it a love song to me? Shit. Was I singing? I'm sorry, honey. I must have missed something. Let me know what the hell you're talking about. I'm lost. I don't even know what that means.
You were singing?
Huh. Oh, the TikTok video? No.
Damn, that was a fast 4 freaking minutes.
Holy crap.
I
You were
know,
singing.
right?
You were singing.
Here we go.
Coming in hot. Welcome back into Track Syndicate, everyone. There you go. We're gonna lighten it up a little bit here.
I got good news on a mask mandate.
You don't have one?
Oh, no, we don't have any down here. But I found out, I was reading a book about the holidays, like in general, like where they all came from. And I was really interested in Mardi Gras, obviously. And there used to be if you were in a parade on a float during Mardi Gras, it was mandatory. You had to wear a mask.
Oh.
To disguise your face because of all of the shenanigans. Yes. So I heard that today, and I thought that was kind of a fun little fact.
So different holidays and how they got their meanings and all the things. That would have been some great show content right there.
Sorry, I didn't finish the book. Maybe next week. But I just finished Christmas.
Oh,
Valentine's Day. Okay, I'll just give you a spoiler alert. Valentine's Day and Halloween are related.
You know what? It doesn't surprise me. Okay, are you going to let us in on the secret or
no? Next week.
Next week. Oh,
okay. Well, then you guys
teaser.
have something to look forward to next week because I'm actually curious in hearing this.
Wow, they're going to look forward to something from Off Track next week. Wow.
Rusty, don't ruin it. Don't just let them think. Look, we're trying to advertise here. They have something to look forward to. We're brainwashing them as we speak. Look, 3 out of 3 off-track hosts recommend you be here next week, okay?
That's right. What the Knight says, what the hell is Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras. Did I say
Mardi
it?
Gras.
Did I say it Sicilian like Mardi Gras?
You said it with the old Boston.
Mardi Gras. Mardi
Gras.
Okay. Carnivale.
All right, should we get into this?
Yes,
you know what?
Get into it. Sorry, I threw you off track.
Look, the 3 of us and the millions of folks out there in Off Track Syndicate land.
Millions.
Okay, hundreds of thousands. Shut up, whatever. We're going to listen to this. I want to see what this lady says. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Well, play. It's not,
any second now.
Wow, it's not playing. Trying to get there. It was. So talk amongst yourselves.
Well, there we have it. Mardi Gras was actually originally the first Mardi Gras was actually in Mobile, Alabama. It wasn't in New Orleans.
Okay,
That's right, bitches.
That's what. That did not work.
Mobile, Alabama.
You have a TikTok account, don't you?
Oh, I heard something, Sean.
Yeah. Rusty, you have a TikTok account?
No.
What?
Nope.
Rusty, go on with your stuff. Let me see if I can get this to work because it's not the volume's not playing.
Oh boy, I get to do my stuff.
Do your stuff, Rusty.
Today is what's up, my ninjas? International Ninja Day. Oh yeah! Wow. Back in 2003, Ninja Burger created International Ninja Day as a way to celebrate the ninja speed with which their burgers are delivered. I'd never heard of Ninja Burger. Anybody else?
I was just going to ask you, what's a Ninja Burger? Besides
$20,
same as downtown.
Yeah.
Ooh, I might have it. Go ahead, Rusty.
We all love them and secretly wish we were a ninja. So dress like a ninja at the mall or run wild in the streets throwing ninja stars. Whatever.
Sounds like a flash mob.
It is. Oh, this is a good one. National Repeal Day. Following the signature of President Roosevelt's experiment with the increasingly unpopular nationwide prohibition, he made it National Repeal Day on December 5th. If you enjoy alcohol, which I'm sure not many people that listen to this show do.
What's alcohol?
I have to listen to this show.
It's a great way to celebrate your legal freedom to consume it. Woohoo! I may or may not be practicing that right now. Whoa! He's cocked and ready. Put that thing away. Yeah. So National Repeal Day. Go drink some alcohol and. It is National. Oh, this is another favorite. Bathtub Party Day. Oh yeah.
Is there Jello involved? Because that would be cool.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes, you read that right. There's a holiday for that. Few things measure up to the relaxation power of a long soak in the bathtub. Wouldn't you agree, Judy? It's my wife. She freaking makes Judy tea all the time.
Ooh.
Whoa. Wait. Wait, what? Don't answer.
That's what I call it. Judy tea. She goes in there and soaks and makes tea of Judy.
If you're going to soak, you're supposed to soak it in cider.
Oh, like Dickens.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, whether it's a party for 2 or 3 or more. Scented candles, rose petals, and a crowded splash around the bathtub. Bathtub Party Day is all about having some good old-fashioned fun in the tub. Anyway, all right, that's it for my days.
So I'm about to tell you guys a story that's gonna, number one, make you look at me differently. Number two, it's a story that I could totally keep to myself. But what good is that doing when my whole job is based off content creation and telling stories? What good is that keeping this great story to myself? So I'm just going to get right into it. So as you guys know, on Friday, I threw up 4 times. I was super sick, didn't feel good. And this guy kept asking me to come over, right? And I was like, no, I don't really feel good. And he was like, no, look, come over. I'll make you soup. So yesterday, I make the trip to his home. I do not feel good. And I tell him that. And after I eat the soup this man made for me, I'm like, oh, I should not have done that. My stomach is too weak to be eating anything right now. So I'm like squatting on his floor, right? I'm over a bucket and I fart and I'm like, oh my God. Let me just say, the very best case scenario, I've known this man for a very long time. So it did make the story a little bit easier to tell. It's not like this is like a new man that I just met. So I'm like, oh my God, I almost just shit. I say that to him, like, oh my God, I just.
Oh my God. It's oh my God, really? Sorry, it's bugging me.
Yeah.
But.
Oh my God, whatever.
Because I know him like that. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Come back, and he kicks something on the floor, thinking it's mud. That's what he said. We all know where the story is going. It wasn't mud. I straight up sharted on his floor. It was only like this big, but once again, it was shit. He cleaned it up like a true gentleman, and mortified, but I was like, you know what, this is crazy. I have no words. And knowing me, the story doesn't stop there. So I go to bed that night. I feel kind of wake up feeling great. I'm on top of the world. I go get my hair done today. I just got home. I can't wait to go home and get ready. But before I could get home and get ready, I am sitting there on his bed. We're laughing, horsing around before I leave. I'm wearing this cute little Urban Outfitters like one piece, and it's like little shorts. and he hits me.
Ears are burning.
And even though I feel great, my stomach just, when he hit me, I kind of tooted when he hit me. And I would love to tell you that this was just a little innocent toot, or that it was even just a...
You have a question?
No.
Is she on drugs?
No, she's like 20 maybe. So
is he Adderall?
Yeah, no, she.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if that's an it. I don't know, but it's she's like one of these girls who and the hand gestures and she's sitting in her car.
Whatever. Becky, come here. Listen to my shit.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Just a little shart. I full blown. This little tap made me full blown shit myself. And when I say shit myself, I mean all through my pajamas, all down my leg, all over this man's bed, on his wall. I shouldn't be laughing about it because it's so fucking embarrassing and sick and twisted. But at the same time, I can't help but to be like, this is what happened to me. This would happen to me. I would shit all over a man that I'm talking to's bed, all over myself, right in front of him. Like, I just don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from it. So.
Okay. I'm just going to stop it there. I guess the good thing is she's known this man for a very long time, like she said. Apparently they're not, I don't know, I shouldn't say they're not dating, but she didn't say, hey, they're in a relationship for a long time.
That's
right?
her gay friend. I promise you, that's her gay friend.
She was in his bed wearing pajamas.
It was a date. It was
okay.
Yes, but she said it was a date, and the article says it was a date. So they've apparently known each other for a long time. Let me get rid of this, and I will go back.
Putting on my Tucker Carlson face.
She needs to re-examine what she's eating in her life.
Well, she just said it was the soup that he made her. She didn't.
No, I mean she wouldn't eat soup. No, yeah, but she wouldn't eat soup. That's because she doesn't understand how the body works. You would not eat soup and then immediately go to shitting because you eat soup.
It wasn't okay. Maybe I didn't hear it correctly, but I didn't think it was immediately.
Oh, okay. Well,
I thought she said when she got off the couch, and no, we're not going to go back and review all that shit. She said she wasn't feeling well in the beginning, but she went on the date anyway. So there's that, right? Probably shouldn't.
Yeah. Leslie says, and this is the truth, back in my day, you would never have repeated such a disgusting story. I know, today people share stuff that's better left unsaid. Exactly.
I know. Actually, one of the funniest ones I heard, this was a few years ago, and my sister sent it to me, and I thought it was hilarious, where it's something that would probably happen to a bunch of us where, I forgot, like, the guy and a girl are on their first date, and the guy goes into the store to get something, so she farts and didn't realize it was a real bad one, and then he comes back right away because he forgot his wallet, and he opens up the door, and it's like, oh my God, something like that. I can see nowadays, but the shitting thing, to go on TikTok and do that's
so here's my problem with the story.
Nasty.
And maybe this goes along with what Rusty said. She said she went on to reveal that her stomach felt incredibly nauseous after she ate her date's soup, leaving her squatting on the floor. Why are you squatting on the floor? That's where shit happens.
I don't.
You go to the damn bathroom and you sit on the freaking stool. You don't squat over some dude's floor, whether you've known him forever or not.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
But she also says in the same statement it was leaning over a bucket to throw up. Go in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Didn't she say it was his living room? Did I? Okay. Why are you squatting? Oh, no.
I don't. Yeah,
if you're something upset, you better squat on the throne.
I'm confused.
Well, she wasn't very clear. I will admit that.
Yeah, that was.
But she said he literally kicked it, realizing that she literally just shit herself at her date's house. Ken freaked out. That's his name, Ken. Ken freaked out. Oh my God, I nearly just shit myself. I'm going.
Was her name Barbie?
I was wondering. She said, oh my God, I nearly just shit myself. I'm going to the bathroom. You should have already been in the bathroom.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the God's honest truth, how truthful do you think this story is?
I don't know.
Look, maybe she's not that bright.
Really? What makes you say that? I don't know. The jury's out. I don't know.
Because you don't squat on your friend's floor if you're sick. Take the bucket if you have to. If it's coming on that fast and why is there a bucket there?
If that happened to me, I would rather run out and go into my car and desecrate my car than do it in somebody else's house.
Goki wants to know the obvious question.
What?
Was
she hot?
Yeah, I mean, she's got her hair pulled back in this little video. She's I'd say she's attractive by all means. Yes.
Now, I'm sorry, Miss Leslie. Miss Leslie says what really makes me mad is when someone farts in the aisle in a store and then runs off, and then people coming in the aisle thinks that she's the one. I'm sorry, Leslie. I do that. I do that quite frequently.
I would totally do that.
I'm sorry.
Crop dusting.
I know.
Oh, dude. There's
That's funny. I know.
Holy. Okay, so this happened this weekend. Bobby and I and her son and my son Willie were sitting in the living room.
Just farting around.
Yeah, pretty much. And all of a sudden, her son says, "Oh, Mama, it smells like rotten eggs in here." And then, of course, we all looked at him and like, "What, did you fart?" He goes, "No, Mom, did you fart?" She's like, "No, I didn't fart." She's looking at me and I'm like, "No, I didn't." Willie? And because Willie gets a little gassy sometimes. Sorry, kid. It's true. And he's like, "No, I swear I didn't do it." And I thought, well, I don't know. The cat was sitting on the couch with us. Never thought about it.
No.
But maybe the cat did it, okay? And it was nasty, but it went away, whatever. So later, Bobby's side was hurting a little bit, so she went to lay down in the bed. So I went in there, and I was sitting on the floor next to the bed talking to her. And the cat walks in, gets on my lap, and immediately I'm like, oh, God, yes, it was the cat. Dude, we were both about ready to throw up. I had my head literally under the bed frame. Oh, trying to breathe air that was not in the room, from under the bed. Holy shit.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but here in the South, here in the South, the old adage is the smeller is the feller.
Whoever smelled it, dealt it.
That's right.
Yes, I agree.
Well,
we all smelled it.
Whoever denied it supplied it.
I have heard that
we were all blaming each other basically, and it was the cat. And I just thinking about it, I should stop, but I had my head so far under the bed trying to underneath the bed rail, and
cats are nasty.
But as far as the greatest commercial concerning farting that I ever seen was the guy picks up his girlfriend, he walks her out to the car, he opens the door for her and holds her hand and lets her get in. She sits down, he closes the door and she looks back and just freaking rips one. And the guy walks around and gets in and pan to the parents sitting in the back seat.
Yes, I have seen that. What commercial was that?
I don't remember what it was for, but oh God, I was on the floor crying.
I bet you can YouTube it and find out what it was for.
Timmy, it's Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo.
Yeah, not
Hanky. Scott Morris says, "I'll shit in your front yard." I don't know what that means.
See, I don't know. Okay, commercials really tell a lot about society and where we are. I heard that from the Adam Carolla show, but this weekend, I have to say, I was watching, I don't know, ABC or something. There's this commercial that is on repeatedly about women pooping. And I'm all about a good fart, penis joke, whatever. But this commercial is like really weird. Have you seen it where women are like, oh, yeah, we poop, and they're on toilets and the camera's in their face? Yes, we poop. I can't even tell you what the commercial's for. I don't have no idea. But I just think that's kind of...
Rusty, speaking of dropping a bomb, is that what you're going to...
I'll say, I got the link. I'm going to throw it here in chat for you to see if you can play it.
Oh.
I don't know if you can or not.
Hold on. I have to... Rusty, you had a story about a bomb. Oh, in that chat. Shit.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm over here looking at... Rusty, you had a story. Do you want to...
yeah.
After the break. Because you've only got,
Okay, yeah, we'll get to it after the break.
All right. Melissa, you have anything else? Because...
Oh, my God.
Oh, you found it? Well, I can't...
Yeah, I found the story. I found that commercial.
Oh.
Oh, let's try to play it. Or do you want me to try to play it?
You're not going to be able to share it. Just the audio.
Oh, you can't share the video, Sean?
We went through this.
Oh, yours, yeah, for some reason yours ain't. Melissa could and show up on YouTube.
I'll try it. Why is this not working now? Copy. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
It is a wonderful commercial.
Copy. Okay. In the meantime, while I'm trying to get this going, please go ahead.
Some famous birthdays today.
Do we care about famous people?
Well, sure. Walt Disney on this day, born 1901. Huh.
Really?
I think, isn't this birthdays? Yes.
Wow, I thought he might have been older than that. That's wild.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah. I'm just making sure I was on because I got births and deaths. Yeah, this is birth.
It's not. What the?
Little Richard, born on this day, 1932.
You put it in the damn chat.
Macon, Georgia. Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to find somebody that we know.
So, you know what I thought was kind of funny this week? I was thinking about, again, critical thinking and biases and stuff. And for a long time, I only listened to one thing, and it was wherever the hell Doc Thompson was. That's what I listened to. And it wasn't until this week, this shows you what a dipshit I am. It wasn't until this week that I realized that Maxwell chick, the one that was with Epstein, I really thought her name was Ghislaine. They were talking about Ghislaine Maxwell all week because she's standing trial finally. And I really thought, because of the way it was spelled, I was like, it was Ghislaine. Because that's how Doc and Brad and everybody used to talk about Ghislaine. And then I see the name in the headlines, and I was like, yeah, that's okay. That's the right way to say it.
No, Rusty, it
didn't work.
No, I can, but I have to close out the other YouTube with the show playing, so I can do that. Go ahead.
Well, if you can't, don't worry about it. You can't play the video. You can't. I mean, the audio is not going to be nothing.
Oh, yeah. Show prep.
Right?
Next week.
Wow. Yeah, the monitor is definitely too big. Okay. So, anyway, you were saying while I...
Morgan Freeman, born on this day. Dang it, where'd it go?
He lives here.
1969.
What?
Does that sound right?
No.
He's not a year older than me.
Morgan, it says Morgan J. Freeman. Oh, wait, that's not the same G. Never mind. That's a different Morgan Freeman, I guess. Film director.
Well, the real Morgan Freeman lives here. He just opened up a bar in Biloxi.
Okay. Let's see. Does this work?
Yeah, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Full screen it when you can.
And there's no audio. Again. Stop playing. Yeah, I'll get there.
Timmy the pilot. Anyone need a producer cheap?
Yeah.
No, we just need a cheap producer.
Okay, here you go.
I can't believe it. It's my first blind date.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Really? Woo! You guys meet? Greg, Janice?
We sure did.
Great. We've got chemistry here. You feel it?
I felt it.
All right, Janice.
Oh, she didn't realize that people were in the back. That's awesome.
I swear I thought it was the parents, but I guess it was just friends.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well we can
Timing.
stop all that. Well, maybe we can get this figured out. Yeah, I need a producer. A real one, as a matter of fact. There's that. Guys, we'll see you on the other side. Be right back. Off Track Syndicate. Oh, goodness sakes. Yeah. I don't have enough dials and switches and
Right?
and everything else.
If we could get that old guy to, he'd just get mad and quit because,
He couldn't stay awake.
well,
Work on a Monday morning. What's he supposed to do? For I shall not shit my pants. Oh, Scott Morris says, yeah, because he said, I'll shit in your front yard, for I shall not shit my pants. Huh.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. So there's that. If you guys know anybody who's a good producer who works for free,
Who will just work for the glory and don't want any money.
there's a lot of glory in this shit show of ours.
Oh yeah. What are you
We're
talking about?
internationally known.
We
I'm
are
known to rock the microphone. You see, never mind. I'll stop there.
What did I walk in on?
Yeah, we were asking if anybody knows a good producer that works for nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Okay, well, let's get back to the stuff. Yeah, when we come back, Rusty's going to do his bomb story.
Forget it. Turn it off.
Kiss me.
Welcome back into Off Track Syndicate, everybody. Let's wrap this shit up. I got places to go and
Where are you going?
work.
Well, I know you're going to work. What state?
I'm going to Carthage, Missouri again
Oh, okay.
first, and then I'll probably end up getting down into Texas after that again. So,
Texas.
yeah, I love Tejas. I love me some Tejas. So, Rusty, you gonna drop a bomb on us?
Yes. So, and I do that all the time, but I can't help it. An Army bomb squad rushed to an English hospital after a man was admitted with a, what do you think? A bomb? Bomb squad admitted with a World War II era munition shell stuck in his rectum.
Rectum.
Damn near killed him. The
awesome.
Army Explosive Ordnance Disposal Team. Well, they got I bet their parties are freaking rocking.
Oh my God.
Rushed to the Gloucestershire, nailed it, Royal Hospital following a report that a patient had a munition in his rectum.
Rectum.
Yeah, damn near killed him. The item had been removed prior to the police arrival, and the Army Explosive Ordnance Disposal Team were contacted. They did confirm that the round was not live.
Oh, really? Unlike some other people we know. I mean, don't know, but see on TV all the time.
That's good.
Sources told The Sun that the man told the ER people that he had what? What did he tell him? What was his explanation for how this ended up in his rectum?
He was in rectum. He was he fell on it?
Yeah. That's the normal story.
Yeah, that's the normal. Yeah,
I slipped and fell on a light bulb or a toothbrush.
He was sleeping and then he woke up and didn't know what happened.
Well, he had slipped and fell on the 2.2-inch diameter shell, typically fired from a World War II anti-tank artillery gun.
He likes the girth, Rusty.
The round was reportedly from his own personal collection of military memorabilia. The hospital spokesman told the paper, as with any incident involving munitions, relevant safety protocols were followed. He is expected to make a full recovery. And
good. Because we need more of those.
Wanted to know if he could have that thing back now that he realized it wasn't live.
Oh my God! Yeah, he was checking the penetrability of the yeah.
Is that a word?
I have
Is that
no
a real
idea.
word?
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Well, he almost bombed it.
Oh, I bet you he wants it to detonate. That's
wow.
Yeah, I don't even. No, I don't.
I wonder if he had an explosive orgasm with it.
So, what end went up first?
Come on, really?
I don't. There wasn't no picture, so I don't know. There wasn't a picture. Sorry, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Wow.
That was it. That's the story.
Okay. Well, that's gay.
It was apparently.
Well, I mean, but is it really?
But so many people do that. Like, wouldn't you want to be in the ER for like a day just to see what kind of things people stick up? People do. I mean,
I don't. Look, I don't have a good enough bedside manner. I would laugh my ass off.
No.
I would be like, "Oh, you got this."
No, because
you got this light bulb or this thing stuck up your ass, and you fell on it.
I am so empathetic. I guess that's the right word. That I would feel so embarrassed for the people that it would make me feel really bad.
That is a big sign, Rusty, right there, that you are not a narcissist.
Really?
Having empathy and the ability to feel what others might be feeling.
I would feel sorry for him because I'm sure that's not comfortable. But I, on the other hand, I can just imagine, and I can't imagine either one of you acting any different for what I'm about to say. Wouldn't you be like, "Oh, you fell on that, huh?" I don't believe
you.
Would you not?
Yep.
How hard would it be
to
call that bullshit out?
Of course.
Yes. You can feel sorry for the guy, but you're going I couldn't be a doctor and hold a straight face when I see things like that.
Yeah, no, not that I would feel sorry that that happened or that was the case, but feel sorry for them in the fact that they had to go and let other people know about it. You know, that's
Yes.
I would feel the like, oh my God, really?
Embarrassment factor. Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
a lot of people don't go seek medical attention for certain things.
Yeah.
I completely do understand that, actually, because, man, that would be tough. Even if it truly was an accident, you got something stuck up your butt, that's embarrassing, and that would.
I wonder if there's ever really been a case where that's happened. Like, has there ever really been a case where somebody was walking along and they fell and it's like,
They had to be not wearing any pants or underwear at the time. So consider, think of their surroundings at the time. Where were they? Or slipped in the bathtub and what was it? That girl slipped in the bathtub and got a light bulb up her ass.
There are videos
so
out
weird.
there of people who have sat on bar stools and all of a sudden the
oh yeah,
you sit, the cushion and all that, it like the bar stool breaks and collapses in the post. Yes. Yeah, I know it's cringeworthy, right? And you see it and that shit just disappears. And they woo. Whoa. Yes, that's a thing.
We call that Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, that was a real thing. That when they
here we are, some sage advice. This should be official rule number 6. Never do anything that you don't want to explain to an EMT.
Ooh,
that would be a lot of things.
I like that. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna get that tattooed. On my forearm.
That needs to be a T-shirt. Rule number 6.
I will make a T-shirt.
Here's a real question. Was he wearing clean underwear? I've been told that you should always wear clean underwear to the ER. You know what? I don't think
they don't look at it.
They're not clean.
No, I've seen certain memes that are really funny about women when you go into the GYN office and you have to disrobe completely and they give you a little paper thingy to put on. So we tend to fold our clothes but stick our bra and underwear underneath so nobody sees it. But yet they're seeing everything all in our glory. Yeah. Like, why do we hide our undies?
Right.
The same principle as you see, a lady comes out of the pool, she goes in to put clothes on, and then someone accidentally walks in on her and she's wearing bra and panties, and she's like, oh my God, you just got out of a bikini when you were standing outside in public.
Well, yeah, I guess because the bikini is something to wear in public and undergarments is something to wear in
it is different, but yet it reveals the exact same thing.
Exactly.
Naitsu Seini, he's got it right here. That bar stool thing, that's the real shocker.
Yes, I've always said this is the shocker, and then I said, no, this is the shocker.
That's the shocker.
And if you knew how big, never mind. That's mind-blowing. The bar stool thing, that's okay. These videos that show people getting hurt from being stupid, yeah, they're funny, but some of them I'm like, I can't watch that. Like when the kid's on a skateboard and all of a sudden the skateboard flips up and he lands with it on his taint.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, look, I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. You smash your taint.
Oh,
buddy.
It's like a completely different feeling that you feel in the core, all the way up through here.
Yeah.
Like out the top of your head. It's like
makes your jaws hurt and watering. And
yeah.
Look. There's guys know about getting your sack racked, but I can't imagine being a girl landing all up in it either.
You pee funny for a while.
Wait, seriously?
Oh,
burns.
The Tobies.
When you buy
house.
When you ride a bike like the men's 10-speed.
Yeah.
Yes.
That has a bar across, and the girls have there's a reason.
It's farther to fall on a girl's bike. That might be a little more painful.
So my wife actually has a story where she was injured on a men's.
Does she want you telling that?
Yeah, whatever. And she was injured and had to go. Yeah, she fell and hurt the lady parts, and yeah.
Oh My goodness.
Many, many years ago, early in my naval career, I dated a guy. I was in the Navy. Yeah, I know.
You were in the Navy?
Yeah. Anyway, when he was a child, he had a bicycle accident. And he had to tell me this.
Prior to...
Yes, because he only had one.
One testicle?
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, so is that a big deal?
No.
Right.
For him, it was, though. It was huge. Well, it wasn't huge, but it was a really big deal.
You can get what do they call them? Nudicles?
Yeah, nudicles. He could have got a nudicle.
He went to the vet and got,
I wonder, did it shrink up to, or was there like extra?
Let me go look at the picture. I don't even remember.
Let me go check my files. Snapchat.
Where's my Rolodex? Wait a minute. Let me check right here. Where is he?
My goodness. Let's see. Night to say knee. Rusty, think about your pause more. My wife once said, my wife was once injured.
Pause.
On a man's
Pause.
bicycle. You know what?
Thank you for pointing that out, Nee. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks.
It doesn't say much during the day when we speak to him.
I know.
A lot to say on this show.
I know, right?
He's got a lot of wit and he's quick.
Maybe we need to try to have him on.
We should.
Yes. I think a lot of people would like that.
I think they would.
Will he be like a mime?
I'm kind of man crushing on his voice. I'm sorry. I've
heard him speak like twice because I asked a question.
Well, he's just talking regular, but he's got the radio puke voice.
Oh no!
I'm kind of crushing on it. Okay. I'm just saying.
Rusty, are you going to sit here and tell me that you enjoy listening to the overdone radio puke voice of anyone?
No. Well, no. Now, there's a difference between the overdone radio puke voice and then trying to sound good when you're speaking into recordings and stuff. And he does it. He's got that good. Now he's got the normal talk voice, and then he's got the radio, kind of announcer type voice. And I'm jealous. I'm man crushing on it. I wished I had that kind of voice.
There is no definition of a radio voice. I think you have a great radio voice.
I think you do too.
On your commercials, on our commercials, however you want to call that.
It's true.
I agree.
It's true. Also, the Knights Who Say, I mean, that's a Monty Python reference. So yes, we got to have him on the show.
Yeah. Well, consider it an invitation.
Do you like Monty Python, Sean? I don't think that. I don't see that fitting in well with your personality.
So I was never exposed to Monty Python, which apparently you are.
If you that pause again,
I know.
I was exposed too much.
For whatever reason, I watched a kind of documentary thing on Netflix about Monty Python and all the different stuff, and they went through and talked about the life of Brian, and that looks like a fantastic movie that I've never seen.
Have you seen The Meaning of Life?
Nope. I've never seen any.
You never seen The Holy Grail. Holy Grail is the Holy Grail of Monty Python.
Nope.
Movies.
I have actually watched some of it. I just don't care for it.
Okay.
Back on YouTube, Timothy Ratliff. I have a friend who fell while washing his truck and ripped his testicular open.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry. Did they do a GoFundMe thing for him?
Can you be a little bit more graphic, because that wasn't enough?
Oh. Is that just like his? Okay, I'm going to ask questions now. Did he just rip his sack open, or did he rip his sack and testicle?
I got a worse one. I got one even worse.
Oh, it's a game now. It's a challenge.
It's a challenge, but honest to God, he lost his testicles because of this. And I'm going to try to explain it as as nicely as possible. They were picking up a trailer, with the ball hitch and all that. And
It's your ball,
three
dude.
three guys, they were picking it up. It was really heavy. They were walking it towards the truck for whatever reason. I don't know why they weren't backing it up.
No.
And yes, he slipped and fell, and his balls were between and it crushed them, and he lost them. I can't even imagine.
So I'm bringing Gillian here to kind of like
That makes
paint
you
a
sick,
pretty
don't it?
picture.
Help, Gilly. Help. Oh, my gosh. And for those of you who are new to the show or listening and have never seen, Gilly is Miss Melissa's puppet dog.
And the mascot.
Yeah, she is the official Off-Track Syndicate mascot.
So now she's showing all her business and everything right there.
She's like my girlfriend.
Wow.
She is the absolute sweetest dog.
She's going to get
One of the sweetest.
starting her OnlyFans page. This is a preview.
Does she do tricks, Melissa?
Yep, she does. She does some, only if I get a cut though.
Only
Because she's her pimp. Yeah.
cutting. I can't. Yeah, with the nuts and the trailer hitch.
Yeah.
I just can't. Okay, so what? Here's a headline. I just read the headline and get your reaction. How to keep a text conversation going with a guy and keep him hooked.
Wait, this is for girls. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. That's all right.
Okay. All right.
He's still in Cosmo.
No, it's actually not.
Say that again. How to text with a guy and keep him hooked.
No, how to keep a text conversation going with a guy and keep him hooked.
Besides nudes.
Send nudes.
I don't. How about you just?
Okay.
I almost dropped the bomb. How about you just call a dude? Have a conversation.
Some people more, especially the generation now, they're more comfortable texting. They have people today have so much social anxiety.
Well, maybe it's because of all the smart devices and the fact that everybody's buried in their screen instead of sitting down in front of somebody or even maybe talking on the telephone.
Or squatting on your friend's floor.
And dropping a deuce. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's an icebreaker.
For sure.
Yeah,
but Sean, every generation has this. Every generation has this problem. There was a controversy years ago about people reading books, like their head was in a book and they thought that their necks were going to be deformed because they were always reading. And then we had the radio, like you stop listening to radio, it's not natural. And then we have the TV. Yeah, you're gonna shoot your eye out. Freaking too much TV.
I'm only referring to interacting with, say, two people.
Mm-hmm.
You can read a book all day long. That's not interacting with a person. You can watch television. That's not. But actually, interacting with someone. Look, we all text, and I'm fine with it. But they're talking in a to keep him hooked. I mean,
be interesting. How's that?
Well, first thing says let him join the conversation. What? Let him talk? Are they saying shut up and let him speak or what? It says I know that not all guys love texting. Fair enough. There are people out there, not just guys, but that doesn't mean you have to dominate the conversation. Well, that would be kind of obvious because if you're just blowing up his phone and he's just looking at it, not responding.
Ask him questions.
Well, the next one is ask flirty questions, which elaborates, says ideally you ask him open-ended questions to help keep the conversation going, but you should try to add some personality and some flirtatiousness to your questions too. That can help spice up some of the more mundane questions and conversation topics to make things more enjoyable from his perspective. I would say if you're texting, talking, face to face, whatever, if you are being flirtatious, you should probably be ready to back that up in some manner.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not saying you're jumping in bed with him. I'm just saying don't give him the wrong idea if you don't want to go there.
No false advertising.
Right. I don't think that's cool if you don't mean it. Right? Don't be a flirt. Don't put yourself out there if you're going to not put yourself out there.
So flirting has to lead to sex all the time?
No, that's what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
But guys, people, not just guys, people get the wrong idea.
Right.
So be careful.
So you can't flirt.
Yes, you should.
But wait a minute.
I'm saying it. They're saying it in the context of this article to keep him hooked.
Oh, you mean leading him on?
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
Don't lead him on without doing something. And like I said, that doesn't have to be sex. You could just say, "Hey, I'd like to kiss your lips" or something. I don't know. That's fine. What?
Kissing is sex.
No, it's not.
Yes, it absolutely is.
It's sexual.
It's not sex.
Yes.
Sex is not. Wait, what?
Yes, kissing.
Okay,
is
all right,
sex.
Bill Clinton. Here we go.
Are you going?
Anyway.
Are you saying kissing is cheating?
Yep.
Oh,
yes,
crap.
I agree with that. Kissing, if I kiss my girlfriend, that's not having sex. That's being intimate. How is that having sex? You ain't making no babies out of kissing.
Well, sex doesn't have to be making babies.
Sex is sex.
Yeah, kissing is sex.
No, it's not.
It absolutely is.
Okay, wait. We're going to the chats.
I know. We'll have to pick this up on the next one because there ain't enough time. But Timmy the Pilot, I want to say TimmyThePilotShow.com. Thank you, Timmy. He has helped, get us
the expert in here
where we're going.
He got us off to a good start.
He got us, worked around some things. But if you'll go check out his web page, TimmyThePilotShow.com, TimmyThePilot.com. I don't know what else. TimmyThePilotShow.com.
Okay. Question from Timmy the Pilot. Is foreplay sex, Rusty?
Yes.
Okay. But kissing is not sex. You kiss your dog. You tell me you're having sex with your dog?
I don't kiss my dog.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, if it's cold enough.
You kiss your kids.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Okay. You see what I'm saying?
I might have to bail early.
Well, it's like, you love your kids, you love your wife.
But you don't kiss your kids the way you kiss your wife.
That's right.
You don't love your kids the way you love your wife.
I can go up and kiss her, and that's not having sex.
It's sexual.
Yes, I agree. It's sexual. It's intimate.
That's what I just said.
The act of sex is... You look up the definition. You tell me if it's sex.
Intercourse is a part of sex.
Okay, let's go to the Bill Clinton debate.
What is?
Oral sex is intercourse, but it's sex.
Huh. I think we should get Melissa, can you make up a poll?
Yeah. Will you grab that pole and run with it?
Can you make it up?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do it fast enough. Oh my God.
Nights you say knee. You kiss your mother with that mouth? Are you having sex? No, I'm not even.
That's different.
If it's cold enough.
Kissing is, if I kiss something, I kiss something. The intent may be different, but it is not having.
If you're kissing your children or giving someone a kiss on the cheek, it's a kiss. If you're kissing on the lips and giving tongue, it's foreplay for sure.
That's not sex. But Erica says intercourse equals sex.
Yes, it does.
Yes. I would say sex Yeah, I don't know if I want to go with that. I was going to say intercourse.
We're running out of freaking time.
Sorry, sex.
I know. I can't create a poll in time. I'm trying to do it now.
I know.
But
We'll have to do it for next week. But here, Brad's always saying, well, why are women's breasts and, you can't expose, or you can and can't, and blah, blah, blah. Women's breasts are a sexual organ. Why? Because every other animal in the human or in the world, every other female animal loses their breast when they are not having children or feeding children. Women keep their breasts.
I'm not opposed to that statement.
Gilly has nipples.
Yeah, nipples, but she doesn't have breasts.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
And that's why women have to keep should keep their breasts covered, because it is a sexual organ.
No, hold on. If I kiss a woman's nipple, am I having sex with it?
Yep. Yep.
I've been having a lot more sex in my life than I thought. Huh.
Yep.
Wow. This show I think this is an interesting conversation.
Yeah. Nights who say knee. It's in the way that you use it. Dun, dun. It comes and it goes.
This is for you.
Mm-hmm.
Timmy has nipples. You're gonna kiss. You're gonna have
no, because men's breasts and nipples are not sexual organs.
Well, he says
only women.
He says he has man boobs.
Well,
so if you kissed a man's nipple, it's not having sex. Is that what
yes, it would be. Yes, it would be.
Don't believe you.
It would be. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep, it would be.
Yeah, anyway. Hey, you know what? I'm almost thinking since there's not as many people on the Facebook chat, you know who you are. You could go join the folks over on YouTube and join the party at this point.
Right?
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. I think we need to investigate this kissing and sex thing a little further down the road. So let's do that. Maybe next week. Let's talk to Nights Who Say Knee, see if we can bring him on.
Yeah.
Next week, maybe. See what his schedule is. I know he's a busy dude. Nebraska, it's full of busyness. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. Go to warhorselegacy.org and donate. Get your entries in. You can win all the cool